Dear shareholders, good day and a warm welcome to the extraordinary general meeting of Swiggy Limited. As a reminder for the smooth conduct of the meeting, the members will be in mute mode. An audio and video will be enabled when they are called upon to speak at the EGM as per the pre-registration. Please note that, as per the requirements, the proceedings of the extraordinary general meeting will be recorded and available on the website of the company. I now hand over the proceedings to Ms. Kaveri Sriram, Company Secretary and Compliance Officer of Swiggy Limited.
Thanks, Inba. It's my pleasure to extend a warm welcome to the Extraordinary General Meeting of Swiggy Limited. This meeting is being conducted through video conferencing and in compliance with the applicable guidelines and circulars issued by the MCA and SEBI. The company has taken all necessary measures to ensure that shareholders are able to participate in this meeting seamlessly, and the proceedings are also being telecast live via the NSDL platform. Mr. Anand Kripalu, Chairman of the Board, has joined the meeting. However, due to certain exigencies and connectivity issues, he is unable to chair the proceedings. Accordingly, the Board has elected Mr. Sailesh Haribhakti, Chair of the Audit Committee, to preside over today's meeting. The notice convening the EGM, along with the explanatory statement, has been sent to all shareholders whose email IDs are available with the depositories, company, and the registrar. Since this meeting is being held through VC, the requirement to appoint proxies has been dispensed with. In terms of the provisions of the Companies Act and SEBI LODR, the company has facilitated the option of voting for the business mentioned in the notice by way of remote e-voting, which was open from December 4th until December 7th. Members who have not cast their votes through remote e-voting are requested to vote during the meeting or within 15 minutes thereafter by way of the services available on the NSDL platform. To ensure smooth conduct of the meeting, all participants will remain on mute. Shareholders who've pre-registered for the Q&A will be invited, and the moderator will prompt each shareholder to unmute themselves, after which they may express their views or pose questions. We kindly request each speaker shareholder to restrict their query to a maximum of 2 minutes. Further, the representatives of statutory auditors, secretarial auditors, and the scrutinizer for e-voting are also attending this meeting through video conferencing. I would now request Mr. Sailesh Haribhakti to conduct the proceedings of the EGM. Thanks, and over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Kaveri, and a very good afternoon to all of you. As your chairman, let me formally welcome you all to the Extraordinary General Meeting of Swiggy Limited, and thank you for being here today. On behalf of the Board of Directors and everyone at Swiggy, I extend my sincere gratitude for your continued trust, encouragement, and support towards the company and its management. Let me extend a warm welcome to my fellow directors. Their collective wisdom, experience, and stewardship energize the company's vision for tomorrow. We are joined virtually by our chairman, Mr. Anand Kripalu. Welcome, Anand. Ms. Suparna Mitra, Faraz Khalid, Ashutosh Sharma, Roger Rabelais. I'm also joined by Mr. Sriharsha Majeti, our very dynamic Managing Director and Group CEO, Mr. Lakshmi Ryan Reddy, Obul, Director and Head of Innovation, Mr. Rahul Batra, our CFO, and of course, Kaveri Sriram, along with other senior management team. I would also like to take a moment and sincerely thank the management team whose dedication, execution excellence, and relentless focus on innovation have been instrumental in driving Swiggy's growth and positioning us strongly for the future. We are here to seek your approval for a single but significant item of business, the proposed qualified institutional placement, QIP, of up to rupees 10,000 crore as detailed in the notice and explanatory statement circulated to you. As the requisite quorum is present, with your permission, I now call the meeting to order. Let me now provide you with the context and the strategic rationale for the proposal that is before you. It has been just over a year since Swiggy's IPO, an important milestone that marked our transition to public markets and positioned us for long-term growth. I'm pleased to share that during this first year as a listed company, our business has accelerated meaningfully. Our core food delivery business has strengthened its market position while simultaneously improving its unit economics. In the latest quarter, the business delivered adjusted EBITDA of rupees 240 crore, which is more than 2x of the levels a year ago. Instamart, our quick commerce offering, has expanded its geographic footprint and increased its contribution to overall revenue. The business has grown key markers of economics like average order value to best-in-class levels in a very short time over the past year and continues to be on the path of incrementally profitable growth. We have broadened our service portfolio, supported by technology investments, operational excellence, and improved customer engagement. However, we are operating in a market environment that is rapidly evolving. Competitive intensity in quick commerce remains extremely high, driven by aggressive expansion, promotional investments, and ongoing capital deployment by multiple players. The board believes that this environment, while challenging, also presents a critical window of opportunity for Swiggy to consolidate its position, accelerate scale benefits, and extend our leadership in both food delivery and quick commerce. To do this responsibly and with strategic clarity, we must strengthen our balance sheet and secure the financial flexibility needed to invest ahead of the curve. Why this QIP? After receiving multiple funding alternatives, the board unanimously concluded that an equity-based QIP does many things. One, provides long-term capital without constraining the company with additional leverage. Two, enhances Swiggy's ability to compete effectively in quick commerce, especially in fulfillment infrastructure, last mile reliability, and customer experience. Three, helps maintain a healthy liquidity position as we scale newer categories and expand our service scope and invest in technology. And four, allows institutional investors to participate in Swiggy's next phase while preserving long-term value creation for all shareholders. We recognize that equity issuance involves dilution, and we did not arrive at this proposal lightly. The board believes that the strategic value of strengthened capitalization far outweighs the impact of dilution, particularly at this stage of our growth cycle. Our commitment and outlook. Swiggy today is positioned with strong operating momentum, a deep technology foundation, and a clear path toward long-term profitability at scale. The proposed fundraise will enable us to drive category leadership in quick commerce through continued innovation, optimize operating efficiency across fulfillment centers and delivery networks, strengthen our competitive position at a time when the industry is undergoing rapid evolution. And finally, build optionality for new adjacencies that align with our long-term vision. On behalf of the entire board, I want to express our gratitude to our customers, our delivery partners, our restaurant and merchant ecosystem, and most importantly, to you, our shareholders, for your continued trust and support. We firmly believe that this fundraise is timely, strategic, and essential to ensure Swiggy remains ahead in a competitive market and continues to deliver sustainable long-term value. I will now open the floor to questions before we proceed to the formal resolution as set out in the notice of the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairperson. Ladies and gentlemen, we now move to the Q&A session. We would now call the names of the shareholders who have pre-registered themselves with the company one by one to pose their questions or queries. The shareholders are requested to restrict their queries to a maximum of 2 minutes. In case of any technical issues, the next shareholder will be in queue, will be called out. The said shareholder can rejoin after the technical issue is sorted. We now invite our first speaker member, Mr. Sujan Modak. So may we request you to please unmute your audio and video and ask your question now. We will wait for a moment while Mr. Modak unmutes his connection.
Hello, you can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Namaskar. Good afternoon. Respected Chairman, other Board of Directors, I'm Sujan Modak. I'm attending this meeting from a residence at Calcutta, sir. So how is, sir? Yeah. Okay, thank you, sir. It's really cold actually in Calcutta, and we are really enjoying the weather. So thank you very much, sir, for giving me a chance to speak here. Sir, we got only one agenda, and that's what I believe it's a very good one. And money is coming, and we need money for doing the business. And our company is really doing very nice for this last 1 year, and when the IPO came and all, very nice, sir. So I'm very much satisfied, and I really hope that company will do better in coming days, sir. So just one thing I would like to know, when the money comes, what exactly we'll be doing with this money, if you can please tell us. And that will be very nice to the investors community, sir, that the utility of the money. And definitely, I believe it's going to help our company in the near future. And before I finish, I'd like to definitely thank our company secretary and our whole team for doing a very good investor services to the investors community. Kaveri ma'am, thank you, and namaskar for doing a very nice job to the investors community. Sir, nothing to add more. Over to you for further proceedings. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Modak.
Thank you. We now invite our speaker number 2, Mr. Manoj Kumar Gupta. So may we request you to unmute your audio and video and ask your question.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon, respected Chairman, Board of Directors, fellow shareholders. My name is Manoj Kumar Gupta. I've joined this meeting from City of Joy, Kolkata. Sir, first of all, I have a great respect to you because I know you from L&T Finance. I've seen your chairmanship in L&T and Blue Star. So I'm your great admirer, and I believe that this company will also run smoothly and transparent manner under your leadership. And share price will be in 4 digit when we meet next in AGM, and investors will get return. I strongly support all the resolution, but my only one point, how you will say, give a security to your delivery boys. Nowadays, there is a difficult in this scenario with the political tension. The delivery boys are facing a lot of problem on the issue of community and the caste. So how you are taking steps to make sure that all delivery boys are the safe? And what's your future plan? And have you any plan to list the Instamart in the stock market? Because Instamart is doing well and giving a quick delivery to the customers within 5 minutes. So what's your roadmap for that? And I strongly support. And I thanks to the company secretary and the team, Kaveri, ma'am, to whom I know very well from Tata's, she gives a prompt service to the investors. So keep such type of people also to serve the better manner. And I believe that our MD will also take the company on new heights under the entire team of management. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. We now invite our speaker number 3, Mr. Bimal Krishna Sarkar. Mr. Sarkar, please unmute your audio and video and ask your question now.
हेलो हेलो सुनाई दे रहा है मैडम?
जी,
वेरी गुड आफ्टरनून। मैं विमल कृष्ण सरकार, मेरा रेसिडेंस कलकत्ता से ज्वाइन कर रहा हूँ। पहले मैं चेयरमैन साहब आपको धन्यवाद देता हूँ। आपने जो प्रेजेंटेशन रखा है कंपनी का परफॉर्मेंस के बारे में, आप सारे डिटेल्स हम लोगों को सामने रखा है, इसलिए आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। सर, जो एक ही एजेंडा है, मैं सोचता हूँ, मैंने एज ए शेयर होल्डर ऑफ द कंपनी, आई फील्स that it is a good decision taken by the management. सर, मैं इस रेजोल्यूशन को होल हार्टेडली सपोर्ट करता हूँ। सर, मेरे बात आप लोग सुन रहे हैं, इसलिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। सर, आपका जो कंपनी सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट है, सर मैं थोड़ा उन लोगों के बारे में बोलना चाहता हूँ। सर, एक्सीलेंट इन्वेस्टर सर्विस देते हैं। सर, आप जैसे है, आपका कंपनी सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट, पूरा टीम, हम लोगों का पूरा भरोसा है। और जो आप जो लेबर दे रहे हैं कंपनी के लिए, मैं सोचता हूँ हमारा कंपनी सचमुच आगे बढ़ेगा और हम लोगों को गुड डिविडेंड मिलता रहेगा। थैंक यू वेरी मच सर, मेरे को बोलने का मौका दिया है। नमस्कार सर।
thank you. We move to our speaker number 4, who'd like to ask a question on audio, Mr. Ankur Chanda. So could you please unmute your microphone and ask your question now?
I am audible?
Yes.
Okay. Good afternoon to everyone. Sir, I just want to say that our corporate governance is too good. तो इसलिए कोई दिक्कत तो आई नहीं। बाकी एक चीज है कि ठीक है, अभी हम कंपनी जो है लॉसेस में है, जो पिछली बार 2500 करोड़, लेकिन अभी भी लॉस में है। लेकिन हाँ, हमारी मैनेजमेंट इतनी कैपेबल है कि जो इन लॉसेस को इतने ही प्रॉफिट्स में कन्वर्ट कर देंगे। तो हम यही उम्मीद करते हैं कि सर आप जल्दी ही इन लॉसेस को इसी तरह से प्रॉफिट में लाएंगे, और एक शेयर होल्डर को भी उसका एप्रिसिएशन मिलेगी और कंपनी को भी उसको एप्रिसिएशन मिलेगी, और मैनेजमेंट का तो जो रिवार्ड मिलेगा ही मिलेगा। बस सर, यही कामना के साथ धन्यवाद करूंगा, और मैं उम्मीद करूंगा कि जल्दी हम प्रॉफिट में आएंगे। धन्यवाद।
धन्यवाद।
Thank you. We invite our speaker number 5, Mr. Santosh Kumar Saraf. So may we request you to unmute your audio and video and ask your question now. Wait for a moment while Mr. Saraf
Hello?
unmutes. Yes, sir.
Hello, Justin. माननीय सभापति जी, उपस्थित निदेशक मंडल के सदस्यगण, अधिकारीगण और कर्मचारीगण, मैं संतोष कुमार साहब कोलकाता से आप सभी को राम राम कहता हूँ। आशा करता हूँ आप सब स्वस्थ होंगे। सर, मैं उन सभी कर्मचारी भाई बहनों का भी आभार प्रकट करता हूँ जिनकी मेहनत के कारण हमारी कंपनी आगे बढ़ रही है सर, और उन भाई बहनों और उनकी फैमिली को आने वाले नव वर्ष की भी शुभकामना देता हूँ एडवांस के अंदर में। क्रिसमस और नव वर्ष की शुभकामना देता हूँ, वहां से प्रार्थना करता हूँ क्रिसमस उनकी जिंदगी में खुशियां लेके आएगा, नव वर्ष हमारे सबकी जिंदगी में खुशियां और धन्य दान से भरपूर आएगा सर। सर, आपने जो ये इशू निकालने की जो प्लानिंग की है, मैं इसका सपोर्ट करता हूँ। मैं ये जानना चाहूंगा कि ये जो प्रीमियम कैलकुलेशन जो आपने लिखा है इक्विटी के अंदर में जब इशू करेंगे, ये किस बेसिस पे होगा, इसका कैलकुलेशन कैसे होगा, और क्या ये 10,000 करोड़ जो आप परमिशन जो ले रहे हैं, क्या एक बार में निकालेंगे या पार्ट पार्ट में इशू करेंगे? मैं समझता हूँ जैसे पार्ट पार्ट में इशू करें तो अच्छा है, क्योंकि उससे क्या है, अपने जो पैसा आएगा इसको हम यूटिलाइज कर लेंगे, उसको यूटिलाइज करने के बाद में जो ग्रोथ होगी उसके बाद फर्दर प्रीमियम हमको और मिल सकता है। ये आप लोग मैनेजमेंट विचार करिएगा, इससे मैं ज्यादा कुछ नहीं कहूँ। आपकी सेक्रेटरी और उनकी टीम का भी आभार प्रकट करता हूँ जो सदा हमारे टच में रहती है। आशा करते हैं कि भविष्य में इसी तरह से संपर्क बनाए रखेगी। ज्यादा प्रश्न नहीं सर, आपकी लंबी उम्र की कामना करता हूँ और बहुत प्रार्थना करता हूँ जिस तरह अन्य कंपनियों में आपने हमें रिटर्न दिलवाया और अच्छी ग्रोथ दिलाई है, आशा है इस कंपनी में भी आपकी लीडरशिप में हमें अच्छा रिजल्ट मिलेगा। जय हिंद, जय भारत, राम राम।
Thank you. We invite our speaker number 6, Mr. Subhash Kar. So may we request you to unmute your audio and video and ask your question now.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone, and greetings of the day to our respected chairman, sir, esteemed members of the board, and fellow shareholder. I am Subhash Kaur joining from Kolkata. Chairman, sir, your opening remarks were highly informative and offered excellent insight into our company. I personally found answers to many of questions I had in mind. Sir, I wholeheartedly support the sole resolution already passed by the board of directors. I firmly believe this decision will be favorable for our company as well as for the shareholder. I hope that in the forthcoming financial year, the result will reflect this positively. Therefore, without any queries, I agree with this decision. Sir, I would like to convey my sincere thanks to the respected and highly experienced company secretary, Madam Kaveri Siram, and the entire team for providing excellent investor service, registering my name as a speaker, sending the EGM notice, and speaker joining link with the sequence number in a timely manner, and staying in touch with us. Nothing to add more, sir. Thank you, sir. Best wishes for a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance. Namaskar.
Namaskar.
Thank you. We invite our speaker number 7 now. That's Mr. Ashish Shankar Bansal. Mr. Bansal, could you please unmute your connection and you may ask your question?
You can hear my voice, sir.
Yes. Go ahead.
Respected chairman and board of director. Good afternoon, everyone. Your opening remarks already mentioned, and other shareholder also be mentioned, and I have no concern about this. I hope the upcoming years company will come in profit, and I hope you will give dividend and bonus upcoming years. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank you. We invite speaker number 8, Mr. Jaideep Bakshi. Mr. Bakshi, could you please unmute your connection and you may ask your question now?
Yes, very good afternoon, Chairman and other Board of Directors. Myself, Jaideep Bakshi, connecting from the city of Kolkata. First of all, I convey my thanks to our Company Secretary, Kaveri Madam, for giving me an opportunity and entire Secretarial Department for maintaining good investor-friendly relations with the shareholders. I support the one single resolutions and wish the company all the best in the coming years. And your initial speech was very much interesting to hear. You narrated about our company's present and also the future prospects, growth prospects also, and wish the company all the best and a happy new year to all present in advance, to all present in today's this video conference of EGM. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. We invite speaker number 9, Miss Celestine Elizabeth Mascarenas. Ma'am, may we request you to unmute your audio and video connection? You may ask your question.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening. Am I audible and visible?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Once again, I'm very happy to see our chairman, Hari Bhakti, because in the physical meeting, we used to have a lot of interaction. Now, of course, we can have little time specific, Okay, respected chairman of today's meeting, Mr. Shailesh Bhakti, other members of the board, my fellow shareholders in this VC, I am Mrs. C. Mascarena speaking from Mumbai. First of all, I thank our company secretary, Madam Kaubari Sriram, and her team for sending me a notice of this meeting. At my request, even physical copy. I'm very happy because nowadays, as you grow old, eyes becomes a lot of problem. And also registering me as a speaker at my request and giving me this platform, which was much easy to operate. Now, this is only a single resolution raising of the capital by way of qualified institutions to the tune of 10,000 crores equity. Could you share at what rate this will be given, or it is just a blanket permit? I am little not very clear. Now, I would like to know the uses of this money. How much will be invested in AI, Gen AI, and cloud? How much of the debt is still pending, and when we will be debt free, and also when will our losses be completely cleared? My last sort of which I see, how much is spent or kept aside for group insurance of the delivery staff, because there should be a proper coverage to them. I only could you give certain percentage as how much? Um, uh, the secretarial team is very good, and especially under Madam Kobri, because in Tata's also she was doing a very good job. Lastly, I support all the resolutions. I also pray to God to give you all good health, as health is wealth. And also, I take this occasion of wishing in advance Merry Christmas and also Happy New Year. With this, I wish my company all the best. Let Swiggy become a really name and it grow in leaps and bounds. With this, thank you very much. May God bless you and bless our company. Namaskar.
Thank you, Mrs. Mascarenas. We'll now invite our speaker number 10, Miss Lekha Satish Shah. Ma'am, could you please
Hello,
unmute? Yes.
hello. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, you are.
Thank you, Sailesh Bhai.
Thank
Respected Chairman, sir, Board of Directors, and my fellow members, good afternoon and regards to everyone. Myself, Lekha Shah. I'm joining this meeting from Mumbai. Chairman, sir, your opening remarks were so insightful and comprehensive that you have already addressed everything I had in mind. I would like sincerely thank our company secretary Kaveri ma'am for giving me this opportunity and for smooth process where I'm able to talk in front of you all in EGM. I found the EGM notice and I'm delighted to say it's really useful with lot of informations. Once again, thank you so much, my favorite company secretary, Kaveri ma'am. Today's meeting, I believe any decision taken by Chairman Sir will be good for the shareholders. Chairman Sir, I pray to God that 2026 comes with great prosperity for our company. Sir, I wish a very happy new year and Merry Christmas, sir. Chairman Sir, I'm
Christmas.
totally agree with my previous speaker, Santosh Bhai from Kolkata. Sir, please continue video conference meeting in future. So I would like to say I strongly and wholeheartedly support the special resolutions for today's meeting. Thank you so much, Sailesh Bhai.
Thank you.
Thank you. We invite speaker number 11, Mr. Gagan Kumar, who would like to ask a question on audio mode. Mr. Gagan Kumar, please go ahead.
Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
you are.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman, Board of Directors, and fellow shareholders. Myself, Gagan Kumar. I am joining this meeting from Delhi. One of my query is already answered by you in your opening remarks. And my second and in general query is that how much time frame we can expect for the dividend, as we are today in losses and we are raising funds. So could you please throw some light on the any time frame like 1 year, 2 year, whichever in your mind, and Last but not the least, I want to thank you for registering me and excellent corporate governance. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you. We invite our speaker number 12, Mr. Redappa Gundaluru. Sir, could you please unmute your audio and video and ask your question now?
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes.
Thank you. Respected Board of Directors, my company secretary, scrutinizers, auditors, good afternoon, namaste. Myself, Redappa Gundluru, attending this EGM from Hyderabad. As a head of Swiggy, I am very happy, proud about the company performance. I would like to thank company secretary for sending the notice well in advance. I've gone through the notice. It is a very wonderful resolution. You are going to improve our business. And here my question about the this resolution is, what is the QAP growth plan? Once the 10,000 crore QAP fulfilled, if capital is raised, what are the company's top three strategic priorities? I would like to know in coming 12 to 24 months. I would like to know. Thank you, management. These are only one view. I supporting this resolution. Happily, voting has been done. Thank you, the company secretary. You're helping shareholders to understand the benefits. Our team is always reachable. And also agree with the Lekha ma'am to she requested the VC. I'm also the supporting this VC platform. Thank you, sir. And I pray God to give them more wisdom and strength and running my company business, Chairman sir, and managing director and CFO and company secretary. Dhanyavad sir, Apko Redappa Gundluru from Hyderabad.
Thank you. We invite our speaker number 13, Mr. Atanu Saha. So could you please unmute your audio and video and ask your question now?
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you are.
Yes. I, Atanu Shah, a shareholder of Swiggy, my respective Shailesh Haribhakti ji, and our present Anand Kripaluji, our Shapna Mitra, our Ashutosh Sharma ji, and our respective our company secretary and her total team, and also managing director and our CEO, and also our CFO, and all our shareholders present in this extraordinary general meeting, which is going on 8th August, December on 2025. It's sir, my previous shareholder already raised number of queries and their request till 12. That matter of transactions and withdrawing, it's important. And also the importance is also the matter of dividend time. Anyhow, sir, already the agenda is concerned. I am going to casting my vote just now. It's Swiggy, it's Instamart, been out and seen, and it's spreading smile across India and waiting for a global view, sir. I, Atanusha, waiting for a long-term value, sir. It's and also going to casting my vote. It's good health to everybody, and also coming our Christmas and also New Year's. Thanks to with advance. I, Atanusha, forwarding to our moderator. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That was the last question. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being part of the EGM of the company. We request you to stay connected. The management team will revert on the question shortly. I now invite Harsha, Managing Director and CEO of the company, to share his insights.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Good evening, dear shareholders. Thank you for all your questions and for joining us today. We will endeavor to answer most of the questions, including through my presentation. This corporate presentation is available even in the investor relations section of our website. Please go to www.swiggy.com to find more here. Could you go to the next slide, please? Yeah. I shall now take a few minutes to elaborate on our performance over April to September of this fiscal through a few selected slides, which shall serve to answer many of your queries as well as outline our strategic inputs towards growth and profitability. To begin with, our platform MTU has accelerated over the past year as we've created many new propositions for new use cases across food delivery and quick commerce. As you can see, it's gone from 17.1 million in quarter two of FY25 to 22.9 million in the quarter that just went past. And even if you look at this now, nearly 36% of our users use more than one of our services. This number was 28.1% not too long ago. We're very excited to see this trajectory. Can we go to the next slide, please? Now we'll start covering each of our businesses one by one. Food delivery continued its growth trajectory in line with our guidance, with a steady 18.8% year-on-year GOV growth in quarter two, even amidst volatile macro consumption trends and higher than usual rainfall. We've been constantly innovating to ensure that we have an offering for all of our consumers' expectations through segmented and industry-first propositions like Bolt and 99 Store as an answer to these specific need states. Importantly, MTU growth accelerated to 17.2% year-on-year, and the double-digit year-on-year order growth was the highest in 2 years, and this is something very exciting for us. Overall, our contribution margins were at 7.3% of GOV, and our adjusted EBITDA margins expanded to 2.8%. This demonstrates that our efforts to increase users' interactions with our platform through new use cases and optimum affordability are gaining traction. All of this is without sacrificing long-term platform growth or profitability, and that is something we'll continue to do even in the years to come. If you can go to the next slide, please. I also want to talk about how we are achieving this profitability. A lot of this, while we continue to grow year on year, a lot of this is led by significant operating leverage through agile management of the below contribution cost. Profitability has jumped from a 53 crore adjusted EBITDA loss 2 years ago to 240 crore profit now. And you can see the progress that we've made on the below contribution cost thanks to the operating leverage, where 2 years back, roughly, the below contribution costs were 5.9% of our sales, and they've come down to 4.5% as we speak. Can we go to the next slide, please? Quickly shifting gears into our Instamart or quick commerce business. Our quick commerce business has accelerated its GOV growth since our IPO. It has consistently been clocking over 100% GOV growth in the previous 2 quarters. Over this period, our contribution margin improved by 300 bips quarter on quarter to minus 2.6% in quarter two of this fiscal, in line with our guided trajectory of break-even on contribution before the June 26 quarter. Led by operating leverage on below contribution expenses, even our adjusted EBITDA margin improved 590 bips quarter on quarter to minus 12.1%. If you can go to the next slide, please. Instamart expanded to 128 cities in quarter two of FY26, a nearly 3x increase in city coverage within a single year. Larger stores and megapods have driven up our footprint to 4.6 million square feet, up from 1.95 million square feet a year ago. Instamart announced its enhanced capability and positioning as an everything store with the Quick India Movement sale event last quarter. What started as a service for urgent top-ups is now reshaping how India shops. We have improved speed through a densified network selection, with our users having an access to 30,000 plus SKUs, more than doubling quarter on quarter, and value through activities like Max Saver and the QIM sale. And as the proportion of non-grocery categories and large pack sizes in grocery has risen sharply, our average order value has risen 40% staggeringly year on year to 697 rupees. Can we go to the next slide, please? I'd also like to bring your attention to the out-of-home consumption segment. This segment has grown very strongly at 52% year-on-year in Q2 to clock a GOV of 1,118 crores, with very, very healthy adjusted EBITDA margins of 0.5% even at this very, very early stage of its evolution. And we're excited to build further and grow this business strongly to demonstrate even more profitability in the years to come. With this, I end my part of the presentation, and I'll now pass it on to our CFO, Mr. Rahul Bothra, to outline our financial position and answer questions around our fundraise plan.
Thank you, Harsha. Dear shareholders, now I will take you through our cash flow position as well as the balance sheet position as of the latest quarter that we have declared our results. So as we saw in Harsha's presentation, our food delivery business continues to grow profitably. We have more than doubled our overall cash generation from that business over the last 4 to 5 quarters. And the latest quarter, we added 240 crores in adjusted EBITDA earnings. The most of the investments have happened in the quick commerce business. At the time of the IPO, when we were coming for the IPO, this segment for us was growing anywhere between 60 to 65%. And the result of these calibrated investments across investing in warehousing, infrastructure, dark store expansion, geographical expansion, we have been able to increase our growth rate to close to 108% in the first half of the current financial year. So significant growth investments, capacity investment, capability investment that we have made in the quick commerce business gives us sufficient overall network to be able to continue to grow at these high growth rates. We have also seen the overall investment of close to 5,000 crores with the adjusted EBITDA being close to 3,100 crores in the quick commerce business. And in the working capital and CapEx, we've also invested another 1,800 crores. However, as you see in the current chart, over the last couple of quarters, our overall cash deployed in the business has actually started to come off, and it has actually halved in the latest quarter that we have declared our results. In terms of the overall cash availability with the company, we have a strong cash balance of close to 4,600 crores, which is going to be further bolstered by our divestment in the Rapido investment that we have already announced. Definitive agreements have been signed, and we do expect the cash flow to come in very quickly from here on. So overall, with a strong balance sheet of 7,000 crores as well as the additional fundraise that we are proposing, we expect the overall cash position and the balance sheet position to be very strong of the company. I will now take a few of the questions that have been asked, including the large question which we have all come together for, which is on the fundraise itself. As our chairman sir outlined at the start of the conversation, we have made a large investments in the quick commerce business. This segment continues to grow and outgrow the overall business size as well as scale. We expect to continue to make these investments. If you recall, during the prospectus of the IPO that we had filed, we had outlined a total investment of additional of around 2.5 million square feet in the warehousing space in our quick commerce business across a period of 4 years. We are happy to state that we have actually achieved this in 4 quarters and not 4 years over the last year. Therefore, out of the proposed fundraise of up to 10,000 crores, we would like to earmark close to half of it to continue the expansion of our quick commerce business. There was also a question asked around the technology investment that we expect to make, and roughly around 10% of the overall incremental ask or 1,000 crores is what we are earmarking for specific investments in our technology upgradation as well as the cloud hosting costs. Close to 20 to 25% of the overall fundraise will be used to strengthen our marketing programs, including spending on brand marketing, customer acquisition. That is going to ensure that we continue to grow at these healthy rates even going forward. So this was the overall reason. The rationale is very clear that we want to strengthen our balance sheet. We want to not have to resort to additional any lending or leverage. Currently, our overall debt position only stood at 135 crores, which is a small treasury debt that we have taken, but overall a very strong cash position that we have. There are a few more questions around the delivery partners and what are we doing as a company. So we are happy to state that all our delivery partners are covered with insurance benefits around health and hospitalization. There is accidental coverage, including for death, disability, and loss of pay if they were to meet an unfortunate incident or accident. There's also maternity coverage that we extend, as well as ambulance services that are extended to the delivery partners, even outside of the week in which they are delivering for us. So this is a group policy, and we invest, tens of crores every year to be able to provide these benefits to our delivery partners. There was one additional question around the pricing of the issue. So this is a very transparent process. This is largely going to be determined by the demand and supply, the institutional demand that we see. These are knowledgeable investors who will come forward to place their bids if and when we launch this issue after the enabling resolution has been passed. In terms of the overall discount, there is a SEBI-defined formula. So we are going to remain within the guidelines. So there is a floor price which gets determined of the average of the high and low closing prices of the previous 2 weeks before the launch, and a maximum discount of 5% is what is allowed as per the SEBI guidelines. So we are going to strictly follow the regulations here, and as I said, the final pricing will be determined close to the issuance itself. With this, I would like to hand back the mic to our chairman. So, Shailesh, over to you.
Thank you, Rahul. In case there are any more queries, you may please send an email to our very popular company secretary with your details and queries, and the same will be answered appropriately. Since the resolutions passed at this meeting have already been put to vote through remote e-voting by the members, the resolutions need not be proposed and seconded by members at this AGM. May I request all shareholders who have not exercised their votes to cast their votes through e-voting. Please note that the e-voting will be kept open for 15 minutes. The scrutinizer, Mr. Pramod SM, shall count the number of votes cast for and against the resolution and will then submit his report, which will be made available on the website of the company and filed with stock exchanges within 48 hours of the conclusion of this AGM. The resolutions as set forth in the notice shall be deemed to be passed today, subject to receipt of the requisite number of votes. Further, I hereby authorize the company secretary to declare the results of the voting and make the necessary disclosures in this regard. Thank you for joining us in this AGM. I would like to thank all the directors, company executives, and the shareholders for joining this meeting and look forward to your continued support and guidance. With this, I declare a formal closure to the extraordinary annual general meeting. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chair. Dear members, as instructed by the scrutinizers, I request all the members participating in the EGM and who have not casted their vote yet to cast their vote in the remaining period of 15 minutes. Thank you. Dear members, as advised by the scrutinizers, the time for e-voting has elapsed, and they are of the view that all members who are participating in the annual general meeting have been given adequate time and opportunity to vote at the EGM, and this concludes the proceedings of EGM. Thank you all for participating in the Swiggy EGM and e-voting.